Welcome back everyone to another quick BEAMS 3SG AE86 swap video guide tutorial thing. Okay, so in this video I'm going to talk about shifter relocations. The J160 and the BEAMS are both way longer than a 4AGE and a T50. So what happens is the shifter doesn't really line up in the shifter hole. Over the years, there have been a couple of different versions and remakes and all kinds of stuff of shifter relocations. Some people decided to make their own, and it turned out okay, while other people waited for a company to come out with a solution. So let me show you about the difference of with or and without a shifter relocation. All right, heading into the car. My car is still a mess after last drift event, but you can see this is where the factory shifter T50 trim sits at, and it's all the way back here now. So that's a good, 6 inches back or so. Now, I use the no shifter relocation. You can see I cut a big old gaping hole there. I cut too much out, but I digress. So you have to trim back, 6 inches or so. I probably, like I said, I went overkill, went really far back to be able to fit everything in there properly. Maybe it's not 6 inches. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 4 inches, not 6 inches. Anyway, so what I did was, you can see this, well, you might be able to see it, but okay, so that piece that you see right there, it normally faces the other direction. There's actually 2 mounting locations to the factory shifter. What I did was I flipped that little piece around and bolted the shifter to the forward location. So it's just the factory shifter, and it pushed it forward, like 3 inches or so. Maybe, if that, maybe like 1.5 inches. Anyway, so you don't have to use a shifter relocation if you're okay with cutting a hole in your floor like I did. And honestly, I actually like this shifter relocation, or the shifter location without a relocation kit, just by trimming the floor of the car and letting it come back a little bit. It actually feels really good to me. However, if you're not all about that life, you don't want to cut up your car, there's a couple of different options that you've got. So the main 3 that I've seen are JSP Fab, which is cool. That's from John Rusakoff, who used to drift, an 86 and Formula Drift. There's also SQ Engineering. They make really good parts. There's also Excessive Manufacturing, and they have an option as well. The other thing you can do is you can do DIY, like some of the other people have done, like, some of these pictures here. The main thing is you just got to decide if you want to cut the floor of your car or not. And if not, I honestly, I think I like the SQ, well, I take that back. I like the JSP Fab shifter relocation probably the best out of any of the other ones that are available, but it's up to you to decide what's within your budget or not. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out my other videos. I've got a bunch of beam swap stuff. If you got any questions on beam swaps, put it in the comments. Thanks.